When I think about loving each other despite our vastly different ethics, one of the things that's helpful for me is thinking about the hospitality of God. And there's something that Luke Powery, who's I think the dean of the chapel at Duke, said in a sermon that I'll never forget, and it's that the word hospitality is connected, the root of it is connected to the word hostility. And that there's something about recognizing that even in hospitality, even in extending invitation, there can be tension. And that's a part of it. That's actually not alien to it. That's very much a part of what it means to be hospitable. And I think about that with God and the embrace of difference, both within God, I believe within God, and the way in which God invites creation into God's self. So that hospitality, I think, is always in tension with difference and with at times, what feels unsafe. And I think that that's really, really important. So one of the things that grounds me is a sense that we have a faith that's rooted in the cross, and the cross is about being led to places we would rather not go. And another symbol that grounds me is the table, which is about boundary breaking fellowship that sometimes makes us uncomfortable, but points to a new creation in which we can all sit together in the midst of our difference. When I think about considerations for developing a sexual ethic, I would say that Paul's language about all things being lawful, but not all things being beneficial, has been really helpful. When I sit across, the table from people and realize that this is, God is welcoming us, and what does it mean to think about what is beneficial? So that's a major consideration when I think about sexual ethics. What is beneficial? I also think a lot about what it means not to remember that in our faith there's this long tradition of erring on the side of permissiveness or of erring on the side of purity. And how do you find a middle ground in between those things? And again, practice a path of wisdom.